everybody. Welcome to Normal World. I'm Dave Landau.
I am Black Garrett. And with us is Angela.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Rocking.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And rolling a little.
Woo.
Well, joining us today, you can see him now for the third time this week.
That's right.
He's a show regular, a show favorite, I would say. You can see his new special, All In, live in Las Vegas, available on Blaze TV. Use promo code NORMAL40, NORMAL40, and that's 40% off your subscription, where you can start getting some of the stuff we'll be doing behind the paywall, such as this fine special. You can also see him at Laugh Out Loud Lounge in Winter Haven, Florida, December 2021, and Bay Mills Casino in Brimley, Michigan, January 9th. Please welcome to the program, Derek Richards.
The program. Nice to be back here. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
You're the only one that returns our calls.
I do.
We appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Well, we do our best.
Thank you.
And if you want to check out yours truly this weekend, I will be, including tonight. I mean, really, this weekend. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Visani, Port Charlotte, Florida, December 5 through 7.
Love that place.
And yes. And then you can also see me at Hyenas in Dallas, Fort Worth, Alex Stein, and myself, January 8th, one night only, mud wrestling.
Ooh.
That will be fun.
On the Camaro.
That's right. And where can we find you?
On my channel, Nega Garrett. That's Nega Garrett on YouTube. Thank you. Subscribe. Angela?
I have a channel called Angela Does Horror, and yeah, check it out. Thank you.
All right. Well, now that we got all that BS out of the way, it's
come
time
on.
for some GS, which is good.
Nice.
Thank you.
Hey, you know what we forgot, though?
Well,
What?
To thank the audience right there for tongue punching that like button. So thank you so much for subscribing, hitting that bell, because I'm told it notifies you. And sometimes YouTube does not like to notify people. So
And listening on the non-viewing platforms.
thank you for reminding me as well.
Spotify.
Audio platforms, the Audible, wherever podcasts can be found, you can find
Dave
this here, and you're
Tunes.
listening to it, and we appreciate you. Dave Tunes?
Dave Tunes, trying to make it a thing.
Yeah, write a review.
Mostly Dave Tunes is just sounds of me breathing heavy.
Wow.
That's so
You can
hot.
make a lot of money like
A lot of people go to sleep with it.
Oh, yeah. That's
I can believe that.
That's my sleep machine.
Sultry, buttery voice.
That's what they do. I go, are you going to bed, little one? I bet.
It's Dave breathing through his CPAP machine.
Yes, it's
It's even better when when the
choking.
machine stops.
Thank you. We all know I have one. What happens when it stops? I don't know if I wake up coughing because of that, but I do wake up coughing. Biden.
Yes.
Do you guys remember him? He's the president.
Yeah, what happened to that guy? I saw him walk off into the jungle and just never saw him again.
Yeah. That's him in his cool shades.
Oh, yeah, when he's like that cool papa.
Yes.
He does that like,
Yeah.
He's the cool grandpa in
Yeah.
that one.
yeah.
So when you look him in his eye, you don't see all the deadness. I bet it's just like souls flying around like a witch's brew. And they're like,
You'll never release me, soul. Your soul's mine.
So, as part of his long, lingering middle finger to the country he was supposedly president of for the past 4 years, senile child molester Joe Biden has announced a $1 billion aid package aimed at helping African nations rebuild infrastructures damaged by natural disasters. Let's take a look.
You know, that's the right thing for the wealthiest nation in the world to do. And today, I'm announcing over $1 billion in new humanitarian support for Africans displaced from homes by historic droughts and food insecurity. We know African leaders and citizens are seeking more than just aid. You seek investment.
They have a.
So the United States is expanding our relationship all across Africa, from assistance to aid, to investment to trade.
1 in 7.
Moving from patrons to partners to help bridge the infrastructure gap. I was told, by the way, when I got elected, I could never get an infrastructure bill passed.
What about Appalachia? Check
About I don't know, little area here called North Carolina.
Roll the clip.
Where to even begin? There's just so much hurricane damage, literally everywhere you look. I got a message on X from a woman named Sarah. I want to show you. It says, "Hi, I'm in Swannanoa, North Carolina, one of the hardest hit towns. We lost our home due to the hurricane. We're getting barely any help.
That Hyman was hit hard.
Yeah, it was.
Then, according to Biden,
Historically.
yes. Well, he was also at I love that he was a slavery. Anyway, the announcement by said doddering criminal sparked a debate among social media users, with many expressing frustrations over perceived neglect, of course, about domestic relief, like we just showed you just now. So it is true. I mean, we have our own Dr. Steve who's there.
Yeah.
They've been pulling out bodies. Nobody's been helped.
He's in Asheville, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's not like it went away. Like the problem is still there. They're still trying to rebuild. It's a horrible thing that's happening, and it's continuing to happen. And it's kind of fallen out of the news cycle, so they don't get as much relief. They don't get as much help, and they never really did from our government. But then he flies $1 billion freaking dollars to Africa, which is like, look, they do need some help, but why don't we fix our shit here?
Yeah.
And people that literally need help right now here.
Well, there's no
look good.
Listen, in Africa, there are no corrupt countries on that continent. So we know that a good chunk of the money won't be flown directly back.
All the money is going to absolutely help all the people there.
Yes, and
It is not going to help funnel some leader's palace.
absolutely
At
not.
all. No.
No.
That palace being the Biden estate.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, once China's mad at you, you got to go black and not come back.
You gotta pull a Dave Chappelle, you know?
This is like his last. This is like the employee that gives their 2-week notice, and the company still keeps them around the entire time, and all they end up doing is just taking a shit in the trash cans in the break room.
I feel like it's worse because they're just robbing the place.
I know, right?
Yeah. They're like, you can go. You were fired for stealing. He's like, no, I put in my 2 weeks.
I just don't know how you still have any significant decision-making ability. I mean, going back to like him giving $1 billion to Africa, or even approving the long-range missiles, right? Ukraine. I'm
pardoning his son.
How do you see? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's been around for forever. But these other decisions that are rolling down the pike,
it's
just
like you're
ridiculous.
You're throwing. You know the end is coming, and you're just like, okay, what can we get in real quick? Like the guy that you said,
like filing for bankruptcy years ago when you could go ahead and just buy a boat on a credit card.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Before they started, auditing you and saying, yeah, no, you can't do that.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, obviously, the only reason to be doing it is for some kind of laundering. Allegedly. I don't know what you're supposed to say. But it just seems like the most corrupt, obvious thing.
Yeah.
It's exactly what he's been doing the entire time, and now it's just continued.
Yeah.
For as so he can step away, but still have some charity going.
Yeah. It's mind-blowing.
I'm looking forward to the next 4 years and hoping that some of this stuff comes out.
I like to see Biden walking through one of those African villages, just being like, "Hey, for a cup of coffee a day, kid's got flies on his face, man.
He's got that pot belly.
Yeah,
looks so cute in a camera. Look at it.
How can you be pot bellied
be hungry
and be hungry?
Yeah.
Well, it's distended. He's starving. I don't understand.
He's got worms, sir.
Oh, come on, Jack.
Oh, come on. Man.
Price of coffee. One of these kids can eat a beehive. I just think that would be. Come on, you got a quarter? Come on, man. Where's my son? He's just with 2 kids. So, anyhow.
They're easy to catch. They're low energy.
Oh, yeah. They got any sustenance in them.
They're weak.
You don't even need a net.
Starving kids, you don't need to chase them.
No.
No, Hollywood should go there.
It's like heaven for.
Can you imagine all you need is
Biden.
a carrot? Come on. Easy peasy. You know what I'm saying?
Don't even need the stick.
Even a baby carrot. Yeah, really. You can get a bunch of them.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're dicking down some orphan in a mud hut.
Talk about relief.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he's going there for. His own relief. I'm here to provide relief. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's
relief package. Perfect. That's his relief package. His empty balls. Now, that brings us to Northwest Ontario community was fined for refusing to celebrate Pride Month. The mayor says he refuses to be bullied or pay a fine for not flying a pride flag. The mayor then said, we already fly the Canadian flag, which has a leaf on it, and that's pretty gay already. Which I think is fair.
He's right.
The guy should do what he wants to do. I mean, what if he's the mayor of a town that does not approve of this? I mean, I don't care.
They're
Celebrate
in a
Pride
communist-
Month, Pride Week, whatever. But if you don't want to do it, then don't do it.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a flag. If you don't want to put it up, don't. You shouldn't be fined for it.
I think they did that in the
Does Canada have like an
40s?
HOA where they can't where they have to put the flag up?
I think there's a lot. I mean, we definitely have an HOA because they made me take down a few of my flags, which I thought were very tasteful.
We fought
Which
hard.
ones were those?
Don't worry about it, but they just stated my opinions pretty clear.
Stars and bars.
All I'm saying is, look, stars and bars, fast cars.
As it should be.
But there wasn't the car. It was just the Confederate flag.
It's America.
People do have those in Detroit because people...
Detroit, really?
Yeah, because a lot of people moved up during the during the Industrial Revolution.
Yep.
So you get a lot of Southerners there, and it is amazing when you're like, why are you putting that there? Does that seem like a good idea?
Have you seen the demographics of this town?
Like, this isn't...
Do you have any idea where you moved to? Yeah, the people coming from Tennessee, Kentucky, there was a huge northern migration. Yeah.
Which people will go, look, it's not a racist flag. And you go, it is. So...
It was about economics.
Yeah, was it?
It's an economic war.
Look, I understand. Part of for America to survive was the fact that you needed slavery.
But it was inefficient, ultimately.
Well, yeah, but it worked for a while with the cotton industry. I mean, it helped put America on the map.
Until that gin came up.
Yeah, well, until Lincoln came along and ruined everything.
Another party crasher.
Lincoln.
That's why.
Put himself on two different dollar bills. Yeah. Currencies. What's up with that? Why does he get two?
Yeah.
He didn't put himself on them.
I'm just saying.
Well, he didn't.
He may have.
He didn't stop him.
Yeah, he didn't object.
He was dead.
Who are you?
Putting his head on those dollars.
Allegedly.
You say that.
Then Benjamin Franklin. I respect you, bro, but like, you're not a president. Why are you on there?
Yeah. Why are you open the?
And what's
why
up
you
with
open,
those bodies under your house?
That is weird.
That's weird.
under Ben Franklin's?
Yeah, they found
Flying
15
kites
bodies.
and killing people, little babies and stuff.
15 bodies under them.
Well, he was a rapist, wasn't he?
Was he? Are we starting
They
that
probably all
rumor now?
were back in the day.
Well, I know that's true. I guess it's not
Didn't have that
illegal to
ponytail.
rape your.
Property.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
how to
keep
word
talking.
this.
I want to see where this is
He's
going
a
to go.
scientist.
Keep going.
Maybe that's why there's bodies under there. He's a scientist. Maybe he got the bodies from like, the grave, and they dig it up, and he cuts them open.
Maybe
and
was a scientist.
Yeah,
maybe
raping a supple lawnmower. Look, I didn't create. I think slavery is bad.
Yeah, it's a horrible thing, and like I said, it was inefficient in the end.
I mean,
it was much better to have.
If it came back, I wouldn't turn it down.
Well, that was part of the culture back then. Everybody did it.
I don't think it has to be race based.
Yeah.
That's what I think's wrong about slavery is the color coordination. With slaves, it should just be someone who's less than you.
Yes.
And that's how it used to be in history.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't matter
So we
what
should
race you
recruit-
were. It was just
That's why you should
you're a lower class
recruit
person.
slaves at like Dollar General,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I'm
Or
a pharaoh to those
Walmart.
people.
Arby's.
Arby's.
Slavic
Waffle
people.
Yes.
Yes.
Slavic people in general.
Because
Yes.
they're the original
Oh yeah, they're
slaves.
weird.
They're the original slaves.
Yep.
Slavs?
That's why we call them slaves.
Yeah, Slavic,
I
yeah.
used to work with a Slav. I was like,
Yeah, oh no,
You know, it's
they
not
have
good.
a funk.
they do.
Well, that's why they were out in the yard.
They had a stinky finger.
like-
What happened?
It's like
There
the
weren't a lot of
Vegas-
house Slavics.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
You know what they wouldn't
Now
be
you got it.
touching?
Yep.
They wouldn't be touching your beautiful Miracle Made sheets that you keep on your master bedroom away from the help.
Excuse me, it's primary room now.
You're right. You're
Primary
right. It's triggering to use those terms.
Nobody would want to call it a master bedroom.
Yeah.
Would it be like very offensive?
That would be very offensive.
It's your
Extremely
main
offensive.
bedroom. Primary.
Beautiful sheets. Make you feel nice while you're sleeping and at night. They're infused with silver, I'm told. Makes them feel cool to the touch.
Self-cooling properties for better quality sleep using silver-infused fabrics.
See, I told you.
Inspired by NASA.
NASA.
That little company that sends Monkeys to the moon.
Yeah, and have a lot of Nazis in them. Weird.
Yes, Miracle Made sheets are thermoregulating and designed to keep your perfect temperature all night long.
Oh, yeah.
No matter the weather. So you get better sleep every night.
Yes, you do.
Whether you're a Slavic or a normal.
Yeah.
These sheets are
You gonna say it again? Infused with silver, baby.
These sheets
It's a good point.
infused with silver. What the important part to mention is they wick off 99% of bacteria.
That's right.
That's right, which makes them much more odor-free, and you don't have to wash them often, much like your Slavs. Miracle sheets are luxuriously comfortable with the high price tag of other luxury brands out there. Why don't you go ahead and get these? It feels just like a 5-star hotel.
Look, it's December. You can get gifts. You can have them shipped to you, and you can give them to like a family member or just a family member. Give it to a family member. They're going to appreciate it, and they're going to love you more.
Or give it to your mistress. Just go to trymiracle.com/normal, and you will get 40% off right now.
There's the mistress. She loves
Yeah,
them.
your mistress
Yes.
deserves bacteria-free sleep.
Tucked right
Yes,
in there.
of
She's going
course
to
she
need
does.
that.
You only stop by to leave bacteria.
It wicks away the sin.
That's right. It's 99.7% of it.
Yes,
And you get
0.3%.
3 free towels.
Yes.
1 for your face and 2 for hers. So if you go there... I'm going to get a note.
We're going to get a letter for that for sure.
So there's...
TryMiracle.com/normal. Thank you so much, Miracle Made, for sponsoring the show one more time.
Oh, and you know what? Money back guarantee.
Oh, we forgot about that.
Yeah, if you don't like them,
Send them back.
they'll give you the money
Give
back.
you the money back.
Just like the mistress.
Yes,
What
just
else
like
do you-
the mistress. If you don't like them,
Away. But you won't, because they're great.
they're great.
Fantastic.
Mistress, however, will put on a few lbs and
Miracle Made sheets
Wall.
do not put on pounds.
bought you a Dooney and Burke purse. Better suck it. And that brings us to trans.
That was the perfect.
That ad read had everything.
That
It
was
had-
the perfect segue.
That ad read is pizzazz.
It was good. It was good.
We would like to congratulate biological male Alex Consani for winning Woman of the Year at the Ukraine Fashion Awards.
No, UK.
Oh,
Whatever. They're all the same to me.
my mistake. The
Ukraine's fashion
foreign,
awards are
It's just 2
abysmal
colors.
right now.
Yeah, they're not good. But yes, I'm sorry, Alex Consani. I meant to say the UK Fashion Awards is where the biological man won Woman of the Year.
Yes.
That's been Trans News. Congratulations to her-ish.
Him, her, ish, whatever it is.
I don't know the pronouns. Are we still doing that? I thought they gave up on that right when Trump won.
Yeah.
They stop.
Even AOC
Unanimously.
took him out of her bio,
Did she?
and then she went over
Interesting.
to... Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, seriously, people took him out immediately.
Yeah.
One guy even got shot. All right.
Wait, which one?
55th
There's a lot
Street.
of guys. Yeah.
55th Street.
Yes, he did.
6th yesterday.
For taking
They
the
was
pronouns
were-
off his email?
Oh, it was yesterday.
I don't know, but
God.
my theory is he got rid of his pronouns, and the pronouns got rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a big thing in my AA group right now about pronouns, so we have to hold a big meeting about it.
Really?
What?
Seriously?
Yeah.
I've had to deal with that. And I
Like
don't
handing
care
them
for
out?
it.
No, they want to change the verbiage from the big book.
Yeah, you know what they should stick with, and I say this as a potential member of your group, alcoholic.
Yeah.
Pretty much the only pronoun you need is just going, I'm an alcoholic.
That's it.
And then we'll leave
to
it
that.
at that.
Yeah.
They changing it to Friends of Bill W. to Friends of Bill
Them.
them.
Yeah.
De Billette.
Billette.
I'm so
What
tired.
a stupid.
I'm so
Like, why?
tired, bro.
Like, it's to get you sober. If you go to an AA meeting in your first 90 days and somebody corrects you on pronouns, you're going to get drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, stop. Like,
It's in the 12 traditions, too.
I know it drives me nuts though, as even a part of that same thing where it's like you're here because you made all these colossal mistakes that you're looking for forgiveness, and now you want to correct language.
Correct somebody's pronouns, yeah.
Like, and you're not doing it on purpose. You understand that you're there because you've hit rock bottom, and you're going to actually do that.
So they want to change the book? Is that what you're saying?
The original verbiage of it?
They want to
In the
change
book.
it from men and women to people of Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah, okay.
And there's also, but there's women's groups that are important because you don't want like poon hounds in these groups with women. I'm serious.
Yeah, there's a lot of poon hounds.
There are. I told her too, even when she was going, stay away from large men groups, didn't I?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. I said, I have a group at my house, and it's
Mine is safe.
there aren't a lot
Have
of
a
men,
safe one.
there aren't a lot of men there.
Safe space.
Wear something low cut.
You dirty
Or
little
you
minx.
get the backhand.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's absurd, Just my opinion.
That's
I
silly.
agree.
That's silly.
You're there to help, You're there to... I mean,
You're talking ridiculous amounts of poon hounds at the AA meetings?
Yeah.
dude,
Makes sense,
It's
though. You're looking
13th
for something
Really?
that's...
Yeah.
Okay.
You've given up all your addictions and stuff, and you're just like, oh, sex.
Yeah, it's a problem.
I mean,
One left.
I've never been to a meeting. Now, I should go.
Well, now you can pretend to be sober.
Pick up a lot of vulnerable women.
Yeah,
Go for the women. Yeah, they're
pulling down all this anonymous trim.
Hey, no names, baby.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, I'd tell you who I am, but I don't want to break the
can't.
rules. I'd tell you what I have, but some things are secret.
The second name in this meeting is anonymous.
Yes. No, whenever I've helped a girl get sober, I've always told them to avoid that because there are a lot of men that are there, unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
Wow.
So.
I had no idea.
Nuts. Well, I mean, it's...
Was that all those meetings, like AA, NA, and
You should go to Sex
yeah.
Anonymous.
and all
Well,
that stuff too? What's that?
Sex-
SA.
Yeah.
That feels like even more of a target. You're like, I know exactly what they're into.
Actually, SA's pretty good. You're not going to meet any women.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
You guys have been in the Bible studies, right?
Just a bunch of priests.
Dude, if a woman walks into a sex SA meeting, it's like, I'm sorry, it's what you're wearing by just being in here.
Yeah, you mean just jeans and a bulky sweatshirt?
Yeah, and can you imagine, like, she's sharing and everybody's just like...
Boing.
Yeah. Everyone's excusing themselves and asking for the Kleenex. Yeah.
What is it? Is it old school where Luke Wilson runs a sex
yeah, yeah.
Yes, and every time
wife,
it ends,
right?
it's just people having sex in the bushes.
Yeah. See you next week. Yeah.
You can't even get out of the room. That's one of those things where it's like, I'm a sex addict, and it's like, my gracious, what's that like? No, I mean, it is a very real thing and goes into very dark places. But yeah, you want to steer away from that. It's harder for women because you're more vulnerable. You are.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how like women alcoholics just experience. Oh, it was Tim. Experience way more just like sexual assault.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
almost a
well-
given that every female alcoholic you've met has been sexually assaulted.
Well, yeah, because you're vulnerable. You're just like,
And you don't care.
yeah.
Well, and
Those dudes will go
Well, I
after
mean,
you
you've
for that.
also and you've also spent your time around some not great people.
Yeah.
And then if you do end up in that, because if a guy goes to try to sponsor you as a girl, just go.
They've hammered that in our head from the beginning.
Yeah, good. They used to not.
Yeah.
And you would just get hammered.
Yeah.
Yep, in the head.
Yeah.
Multiple
Your
ways.
head hole.
Your old face hole. So,
I got a Dunia Burke though, so
yep, deal. I hope you liked it. I got it off the Home Shopping Network.
Got it off eBay.
Circa 04. All right, so this is important. Speaking of escaped convicts. California officials are searching for a convicted murderer who escaped from custody this week while being transported to a court date.
I thought they just let those guys go.
No, this guy was actually pretty big. Cesar Hernandez, 34, was being transported into the Kern County Superior Courthouse in Delano Monday morning, where he jumped out of the prison transport van and fled the scene. Evading attempts to re-apprehend him, the California Police and the Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation said in a press release that they could not get him in time. They also like to take all of their storylines from the movie Con Air. Hernandez was convicted of first-degree murder in 2019 in L.A. It was sentenced to 25 years to life in a state prison. He is considered very dangerous. He stands about 5'5", weighs approximately 160 pounds. Who is this, me? And was last seen wearing an orange prison jumpsuit. Thanks for that.
Oh.
Let's take a look at him. Okay.
All right.
Now, California police warn he could be wearing a disguise. So, if you
Never
happen
gonna find
to
him.
see this man, please call.
It's like a ghost.
At Del Taco.
So far, there have been a lot of tips and people sending in piñatas.
Who knew California would screw up something in law enforcement?
Who knew?
But I just love how, though, this entire storyline's the beginning of, like, The Fugitive.
Yeah, right?
There's all these movies where it's like, you got out of the bus?
He just left?
They were like, we couldn't get him in time. And you're like, what does that mean?
Should change the ambulance sound to like Benny Hill music.
Yeah, just...
I mean, if you're transporting
You just get out
prisoners,
of a van and just leave.
I mean, even when I got popped for a DUI, like they literally drive the police car into the police station, and the
Right.
garage door closes, and you let the prisoner out.
Dude, he's a 5'5" Mexican
Slippery.
named... But I'm just saying, he's like...
Those guys are.
No, you're not
Feisty.
wrong. You're not wrong. They are.
They're shifty.
Yeah.
But a 5'5" Mexican hiding out in L.A., he doesn't even have to change his last name. It's already Hernandez.
Any part of his
blends in, dude.
He literally fled one block
Yeah.
and just walked into a family picnic.
He
Yeah,
walked
there's-
into a Mexican market and they're
Right.
like, we lost him.
Yeah,
20,000 names on this list.
Walked into some quinceanera party.
All Hernandez.
just buttoned the top button on his jumpsuit. And they were like, I don't know. I
You
can't.
seen a Mr. Hernandez? No.
Well, everywhere you go, they're like,
California?
Every mechanic shop.
exactly. Is there a Hernandez here? Yeah, everyone here is Hernandez,
20
except for
people, like-
Martinez. Hey, did you escape today? No.
Not today.
Right, then. I guess he's
we
not
got
the
it.
guy.
Not today.
No, I'm here legally.
This case is closed.
This is gonna go cold, Watson.
It's cold already.
Yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, he's free for life.
Oh, yeah. God.
Yeah, pretty sure he's already back home.
He's
They're
done.
the sanctuary city probably there, so it's probably fine.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I'm shocked that he was in jail.
Yeah, well, he ran to the nearest 5-star hotel and got a cricket phone in a room and a $30 gift card.
As one does when they're a criminal.
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary City. Dreams.
Dreams come true.
Speaking of L.A.
Mm-hmm.
and convicted murderers,
Gross.
a new twist in the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. Police claim they have reason to believe they have a recording of O.J. Simpson confessing to the murders.
Get out.
No way.
Yep, according to a new search warrant obtained by TMZ, cops in Minnesota say they have a thumb drive they were told was the recording. Let's have a listen.
So, for the record, did you kill your wife and Ron Goldman?
Yes.
So pretty damning
Wow,
stuff.
that was-
Wow.
The good news is
Shocking.
the thumb drive audio is valid, and because he's dead, nothing will happen.
And if he was alive, nothing would happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
And if the family wanted closure, pretty sure they got it the first time around when they knew it was him.
Did the family ever end up getting any money in that civil
Yeah.
suit?
Oh, yeah.
See how much they got.
They had his book.
Well, they sued him for.
Yeah, they own the book rights.
Yeah,
if I
remember?
did it.
Oh, if I did it? Okay.
Yeah. Because remember, they made If I Real Time.
Super small. Yeah.
Okay.
I think if they try to put the thumb drive in the court and it doesn't go in correctly the first time, they have to flip it.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
Yeah,
It's
he had to pay
admissible.
them $33 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which was like every.
That's a lot for a
In
Yeah,
97 too.
Yeah.
guild.
That's why he went and tried to get his trading cards back.
$33 million
He had to pay them in a civil suit. Yeah.
for the Goldman family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good blue book value on a Jew.
Well, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
chunk of
Yes.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Jew book.
sadly, the parents who did love their son, when they did hear that, went ka-ching, ka-ching. and we're high-fiving.
We're in the money.
They immediately went and splurged on everything bagels.
We're going to try all the schmears.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it tonight.
All of them, baby.
Do you want lox? You want salmon? Tonight's the night we dine.
Red onions. Let's do this.
Should we stop at Ron's grave? I don't want to buy flowers right now.
I'm short on money.
The prices are so high today. All right. You can get this content and much more at As the dust settles after the presidential election, it might feel like a moment to breathe. But this is no time to let your guard down.
No, it's not.
Forces trying to suppress the truth haven't stopped. If anything, they've doubled down.
Yeah, I'll be scared.
Now more than ever.
Terrified.
You should be afraid.
Yeah.
We need to stand firm, push harder, and ensure the truth has a voice. Our independent platform is your ally for this fight, offering fearless political analysts, real stories,
Analysts?
a healthy. I'm aware of what I read there. Not that stupid. And a healthy dose of camaraderie to keep us grounded.
See?
But we can't do it alone. We need you to jump on our backs so we can do it together. And we can push against each other and against the lies and champion the principles that make America so great.
And if you jump on the bed, it doesn't count.
Yes. If you haven't joined us deep inside, now is the time, because a Blaze TV member can gain access to the arsenal of truth we have lustfully built just for you.
We spread the legs of truth.
Yes, this is your
Wide for everyone.
And allow you to climb in.
Yes, we are on the front line, right between your thighs, in the ongoing fight for freedom and integrity. The next chapter starts now.
Now, dang it.
Just go to blazetv.com/normalworld or xhamster and get $30 off. If you love this show and you support what Blaze TV stands for, stands erect, this is your chance to get even more involved in something special needs. That's blazetv.com/normalworld.
Yes.
For $30 off. Or, I'm going to go ahead and say it, you can use code NORMAL40.
Oh, yeah.
You
And
get
that's
special.
going to get you
An extra 10.
$40 off.
Heck yeah.
So use NORMAL40. And
Normal
remember-
40.
Because we all know why you're really getting that subscription.
Exactly.
Yeah, we know what's up.
This show.
Yeah.
What do you,
Watch this show without all the YouTube commercials,
That's right.
which run a lot.
A lot.
There's a lot of YouTube commercials out there.
Did you guys hear that Elton John went blind?
What?
Did he really?
Is it all the syphilis?
Is he better at piano?
It worked for
Same.
Wonder.
It's the same?
Yeah.
Saturday.
Wait, he's still blind?
Oh, he's fully blind for the rest of his
Fully.
life now.
Oh, that's sad. I like Elton John.
Seriously?
He's good tunes.
When did this happen?
Vision loss. It was an eye infection. It caused his blindness.
Oh, really?
Was he
Yeah,
getting in
double
his
eye
eyes?
infection.
So he must have taken off those peepers for a minute and just let it drip. I've seen Elton John live. It's an amazing show.
It's a fantastic show. I've
Sure
seen
it is. He's
several
very
times.
talented.
It's incredible. Oh, dude, I love it.
Fucking amazing.
All of his work is really good. Can you feel, sing.
love tonight.
The love tonight. I should have told you what I had.
I didn't.
He's a shopaholic. Did you know that?
I've heard that.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah, like that was his big thing. Like once he got sober, because I watched the Elton John movie, which I didn't love, but I did like the beginning when he goes into the AA meeting using proper pronouns, of course, and he's just dressed as like the devil from one of his concerts. But no, I'm a big fan. He built an AA place in Atlanta where I was last week, years ago when he lived there, and I mean he's done a lot for people in recovery, and I've been a fan of him. And also, when Princess Diana got her face all dangled and ruined by a windshield,
By a car?
Yeah.
By a car that was run off the road by
Paparazzi.
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 That was hired by the Queen.
Yeah.
Did you see that Theo Vaughn told Wayne Gretzky he looks like Princess Diana?
What the fuck?
To his face.
Are you serious?
That's
One of the
amazing.
funniest
I love
things I've
him.
ever seen.
I love him.
Yeah.
Look like Princess
And then-
Diana.
and
Oh
then
my god!
Now I can't unsee it.
Wait,
no, I
I'm gonna
can't.
pull it up.
Oh, that's
Pull it up.
hilarious.
I just gotta find a
see.
side by side.
I just see.
Well, you got to find a side by side.
Diana.
Wayne Gretzky and Princess Diana.
It's
I
weirdly
can only picture
close.
her face. I don't know what he looks like.
You know Wayne Gretzky?
I know who he is, but I can't picture his face.
It's like Princess Diana, but with a hockey haircut,
Okay.
a mullet.
Yeah.
He's a very mullety Diana.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was
those especially back in his day, back in the 80s.
She was beautiful.
She was beautiful.
Like a candle in the wind, going through the windshield when the brakes were pumped in.
You know, we don't have enough jazz saxophone in our music these days.
Would have liked. We don't.
We need more of it.
You know what? I went and saw Pink Floyd, or at least it was Roger Waters, back in 2005.
Okay.
And there was a part where there's an entire choir on stage singing, and then it just goes black like that, and there was a lone saxophonist right in the middle of the
Hell yeah.
stage, and oh, how it was so high. It was awesome. And yeah, when you get some great saxophones going,
Fucking awesome.
there's really
that's
nothing.
That's why
better.
Clinton was elected president.
100%.
Was the saxophone.
That's because it proved he was black.
Yeah. It's really appealing.
All right, look.
And the menthol.
Wayne Gretzky.
Holy crap. His nose is a little long, but I
Wow.
see it, dude.
That's so Diana, though.
That is
That is.
beautiful.
Wayne Gretzky,
It's amazing.
the great Princess Diana.
I am a huge hockey fan. That never crossed my mind.
I never thought of it once.
Even the hair.
No.
Even the hair is very. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't
It's got
adjust
that,
the hair that
bangs.
much.
Because he had a very Farrah Fawcett flowing mane.
Yes.
So when it was cut into a mullet, it still looked very ladyish.
Yes.
And it had a nice feminine tease.
Mm-hmm.
From the back, you couldn't tell he was a man.
Ugh. No, you take a run at him.
Yeah, for sure. If he turned around, you'd be like, Wayne Gretzky.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm glad I didn't use a rubber. Maybe if you get pregnant, you'll give me money.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. Like this is
Oh, come on.
this is Diana, but if you saw it from
Yeah.
the back, you'd be like Wayne Gretzky.
You're like, Wayne.
Like, hey,
Give me
Wayne.
an autograph. Wayne.
That is so Wayne Gretzky.
Like, hey, I didn't know.
Princess Diana.
I didn't know Wayne Gretzky did stand up in the 80s.
Anyway.
It looks like every person on Evening at the Improv.
Does. It does. White T-shirt.
Laid back, but also a comedian. That's
White
why they put
T-shirt with a
blazer on.
black blazer on. Yeah.
Well, let people know.
Yeah.
Let people know, like, look, I'm here for business. It was basically the mullet of clothing. There was
the combo.
it was business from the waist up and then party from the bottom down.
Yeah.
He had
Jeans and tennis
jeans
shoes.
and tennis shoes, and then and then same with the haircut. Party in the front, or business in the front, party in the back.
Back.
And then your clothes matched the drapes.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming back. The mullet.
I had a mullet.
I had a mullet.
That'll look good.
I had a mullet earlier this
recently.
year.
I think
You
you should have
did.
grew it out
Yeah.
further.
I should
I
have kept
honestly think
going.
it should be a whole mane
and a
now.
mustache. Bring
And
back
the
mullet
mustache at the
mustache.
same
mean-
time.
My mustache got gray though.
That's
There ain't nothing wrong with
cool.
that.
I don't,
That's called a silver fox, baby.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong
women
with
like
that.
that.
the gray though.
Yeah,
A little
women
bit,
like
a little
it.
bit.
Yeah,
of
go for it.
snuffle
I
up
know,
against
but I got
up in
enough
there.
grays as it is.
Come on.
But did the mullet grow out gray?
No, the mullet kind of grew out brown.
All right.
It was more of my brown. I was a blonde boy,
Okay.
and then I became brown haired and like blackish brown hair.
All right.
What age?
I was probably about 20 when
Oh,
my hair
that's
started
late,
changing
yeah.
color. Yeah,
So your mustache comes in gray?
not all of it.
Okay.
That's why I don't like
A little
about it.
salt and pepper.
Yeah, it looks like I was just eating some donuts,
Well,
which
were
I
you?
was.
Maybe. Maybe you were.
I think
Maybe
you
it
should
was
do it.
just powdered sugar after all.
Yeah,
let it
maybe
grow out.
was.
Yeah, and the mustache. I agree.
All right,
The mustache.
I will look like a 70s baseball player for you.
Fantastic.
It's great.
That is honestly one of the best looks ever.
It is.
I would do the mustache if it wasn't for my fat ass neck. I keep the beard on because it covers the fat neck.
See, I don't have that problem.
What are you talking?
Everything I got.
I keep this. I keep this up. I shaved it too close one time, and I was like, "Dang,
Yeah.
I gotta live like this." I'm trying to hide it as if I can.
I can't grow a mustache at all.
What's that?
Mine looks like it's.
You look digitally manipulated right now.
I'm going. I'm going to introduce my half-hour horror show.
Mine's just
My movie. South by Southwest. It's called Psycho. No, that's probably my body's all right. And I mean, all right, I mean, good. But I keep gaining this. This is just, I'm just going to admit it now. I found this thing that you chew.
Cake?
It's not food, but it's like a workout thing for your face.
really.
What?
You get like the rife chin.
You get the right. So
Maybe that's what he was doing.
Because for some reason my face is just getting jowly, like I'm a bloodhound.
Well, those
So you have
have to do some work.
Yeah, you, where did you find this face exercise?
Yeah, what?
thing?
It's
I don't
Asian,
know.
isn't it?
I kept saying it into my phone, and eventually an ad popped up.
I'm sure.
I don't know
It's
if
a
that's
shoe
what that-
thing, and you can even have a necklace, but I'm not walking around showing people.
Is it a mouthpiece?
Yeah, what
It's
is
a
it?
mouthpiece that goes in your mouth, and you're just like, I got.
I would love to be a fly on the wall watching you.
Putting
do
some
your-
reps in.
Yeah. I'll do it on my exercise bike, so I'm not stupid.
Okay, yeah.
Well, because think about it, how do you lose weight in your face? Chewing? That's not good. That's how I got in this whole mess in the first place.
Just use gum.
Well, you could use gum,
Could
but
use
there's
gum,
sugar.
but
you know what?
You have to make sure that you chew it on each side of the
That's fair.
I hate
jaw.
gum. I'm
You don't want
sorry.
one side of your
way.
face in shape
Right.
and the other one a disaster.
Lopsided.
Stroke
I'm
patient.
just
Right.
Yeah, and I'm not a
Like
gum
you got the
guy.
palsy.
What's wrong with gum? Why don't we
I
do
just
it?
I liked Big League Chew as a boy.
Right.
Moved on to Bubblicious,
Okay.
but now it's like I just don't like.
Like a nice 5
I
gum
liked,
or something with like a little peppermint or
Yeah, maybe it's double mint messed me up because I'm a twin, and I was like, we don't look identical,
Like,
so we
screw
can't
this.
even do the commercial.
I like Big League Chew, and so did my dentist.
Dude, I like big. Really?
Oh yeah, I had cavities like it was.
Oh yeah.
Business.
See, I've
Horrible.
never had a cavity.
Oh my god.
Never one.
What?
I had cavities, but I never got them fixed until this year.
Oh, that's
and
good.
Then my teeth started hurting.
Really?
Yeah.
After.
After you
yeah.
fixed them.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I went so long without doing it that I just put it off. And then we got it done. And I was like, shit, now it hurts to eat. It's kind of subsided, but like, it's still, every once in a while, if you get something in the wrong spot, ring.
Yeah, like my dad was from the generation where they just filled it in with
just-
gold. Really? Yeah. It's like,
yeah.
yeah, just concrete. Everybody,
And that's
every
if you got to
uncle
keep
I
the teeth.
had a gold tooth because they were like, that's the
Right.
only one they had.
Yeah.
They were like, oh yeah, we'll just put that in there.
Fill it with caulking.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Your mouth was destroyed.
Oh yeah.
Like then it was like right around the early 80s where they were like, fluoride will work. And then it was like 3 years ago, they were like, it gives you cancer. And you're like, well, I haven't had a cavity.
Makes autism happen.
Yes.
Something.
Yes.
That's what I hear on the internet, and I
think-
believe everything.
But isn't everything just give you autism now?
That's true. The autism numbers are kind of scary if you look at them. They're legit.
I think it's
freaky.
because we weren't diagnosing autism enough in the past.
You think it's just that?
I think it's that mixed with it's trendy now to have an issue.
Yeah, overdiagnosed and
Yeah.
say,
Oh,
it is
I'm
absolutely.
A
autistic.
mix
I'm
of those.
neurodivergent. It's like,
Yeah.
are you? You're just weird. Like,
Yeah, when you tell people you're autistic and a doctor didn't, you're the most annoying
yeah,
person.
screw you.
It's just my autism.
There are autistic people that are severely autistic, and it
Yeah.
sucks, you know?
Matt's opening for me this weekend. I mean, it's a
Yeah, like you meet Matt, you know he's autistic.
Yeah.
You know, that you don't have to be told.
Yeah, when you're sitting there watching him eat.
You're feeling uncomfortable because he's giving you.
I've had to learn to digest watching him eat over the years. The first time I did, it was just like out of Kingpin, where it's like, you want to finish that outside? Like, there's humans eating here. Like, why do you even have a knife? Just eating it. What, this isn't how you like steak? Like, what, do you live in a tree?
Yes.
And I love Matt, don't get me wrong.
Oh yes.
But he's also strong.
Yes, he is.
Oh yes.
And he's got that part of it, too.
strength.
And I'm telling you that
You can't go to the gym with him and expect to get out of there
this
like in an hour.
this is actually just this is an
cast.
actual life size.
It's all weeble wobbly like that.
Yeah, it is a little weird. His urethra comes out as a tube. It's a weird circumcision.
And if you turn his penis the right way, it makes pepper.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
No.
Seasoned.
Gravy.
This not this one.
Oh.
This peppermill penis is just his.
Oh.
If you turn it this way, it gives you autistic babies. Yeah, if you put this in you and squirt what's inside, it has you make a moral decision. And I can't even think of the word for.
Sad thing is, he's our friend.
Oh, I love Matt.
I know.
It's weird when you're like, yeah, I'm a good friend. Mm-hmm. But he doesn't like count cards and shit. That would have helped me out.
That would be.
Yeah, it would have.
I would have brought him everywhere.
He's not that kind of retard.
No, and maybe he is, and he's just not telling me.
He's holding it to himself.
Well, he just won't do it because he's got these morals.
Rude.
I was like, dude, come on. Like,
Come on.
Who's that ass burgers?
One trip to the casino.
That's all we need.
Just sit next to me. I'll buy you whatever kind of Danish you want.
He doesn't drink, so yeah.
He doesn't drink either.
No.
He drank once. He hated it.
What?
Yeah.
Impossible.
He hated it.
Believe me, I have the same incredulous look on my face, too.
What?
And he's Irish.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like
Everything.
double impossible.
It's unbelievable. But no, he's not. He doesn't like not being in control, which is why he likes to drive, which it took me a long time to trust that.
Oh, that's why he was so uncomfortable in my car that time.
Oh, yeah.
I drove him a jerk.
Oh, yeah, he's very uncomfortable. Well, he's used to being in my car, but you get in some new people. He sits there like.
Especially mine.
Did he read every sign you passed?
Well,
he started talking about some family stuff. He just zoned out and got into a rant about
we've
some
been
family
in
stuff.
your car while you've driven,
I
and it
know.
is.
Actually, that's true. It's
a trip.
It's a nightmare. It has nothing to do
Yes.
with autism. You got in an accident almost 3 seconds after we pulled out of
Very little,
Yeah,
literally.
driveway.
That's true. That is true.
And then like 12
two back to back. I feel like it was almost back to back. It was like oncoming car, other oncoming cars.
And then she was eating sausage on a stick, and I was like, is this a prank?
It's not a prank. That's what I get from Buc-ee's.
Couldn't park when we got there. Where is Ashton?
Would you guys stop at the county fair?
No,
No, it was Buc-ee's.
We stopped at
Great.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
was
Well,
awesome.
basically, yes, we did. We went to Buc-ee's.
Yes.
But
It's essentially the county fair.
she buys this.
It was clown
It's like
sized.
2
It was
foot long.
ridiculous.
Sausage on a stick?
Yeah.
And what did it have on? Like
A tortilla.
Like a tortilla. Okay.
Yeah, it was wrapped in a
Pancake or
tortilla.
something.
Oh, was it now?
Yeah. So she's eating a sausage. She's eating a meat popsicle while driving.
Driving us to
Very passenger princess.
And that's how you're supposed to go to Oklahoma.
She thinks
The
I'm
optimal way
judging
to
her, but I'm
drive
not.
No,
to Oklahoma.
I'm just more impressed.
The fact that you swallowed the whole sausage without
Didn't
I
she?
just-
She didn't.
chewing it all. Just
Yeah.
go,
Yeah,
My
it was
husband can
weird.
do that. That's actually how I fell in love with my husband because he can take a
one more time, what?
My,
Excuse me?
My husband can take a bomb pop popsicle.
You have a husband?
Yes.
The whole chat leaves.
And he can go like this.
No
And
more
he can
messages.
just swallow the whole popsicle in one swoop.
That girl.
And I was like,
wanna,
marry me.
I don't want to brag, but I can too.
Ooh.
Years of
Little
chugging
sword
liquor,
swallow.
It just
very.
slides down.
I can do it.
A popsicle?
Well, it's impressive.
Yeah, I can do a bomb pop.
Just do the whole bomb pop.
I've done a whole popsicle many a time.
Oh, all right. That's the next episode.
I'll do it. I don't care. You can think whatever you want. It's how I made a
We'll do
lot
it on the show.
of money.
We'll do it on the show.
I'll do it. I don't care. Sometimes you just gotta get the new. Sometimes when you don't feel good, and nobody's around, you want to feel loved. No, you just want to get the fluids in you.
Yeah.
Do you know?
You just,
Kind of melts
When
in
you
your
don't
throat.
want
yourself
autistic
down, you know?
babies?
I eat so much. Like
like a lot.
it's a lot. Like
You too.
Like we bought cookies that were the Joy Christmas cookies, and I think I ate 12 before my wife finished unloading the groceries.
Good for you.
Like she was bringing stuff in from the car, which was my job, and I was eating the cookies. And then I was like, "Oh, are you still unloading your car? That's crazy. I'm going to try to hide these." And she's just like, "What is wrong with you?" My son calls me Cookie Monster.
That's great.
Yes, and he means it in a very derogatory. He's not like, "Oh, Cookie Monster." He's
No,
like,
he's
"Hey,
like-
Cookie Monster."
Fat fuck.
Yeah, I'd be like, look at
Judgment.
that's exactly how he is. He's like, "Hey, pie ass, you want some more cookies?"
Oh, damn.
Pie ass.
I'm so glad I don't have the sugar tooth. I don't like sugar all that much.
Dude,
Mine's the
I'm
potatoes, but
First,
yeah,
you got the salt.
I do. I'm down with those potatoes, those starches.
But if you had a chocolate covered bacon,
Oh, damn, yeah.
right?
That's delightful.
Savory.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've had a bacon on top of a donut. Have you had that before?
I'm not
That's pretty
arguing
good.
with
Yeah,
you
maple
there either.
donut.
Yeah,
that's
maple
good.
donut.
Oh.
Rockin'.
What do you? You like sweets.
Oh, I love sweets.
Yeah.
I'll eat any. I mean,
Yeah.
unless it's fruit. I don't like fruit sweets.
No, neither do I.
No.
Like pie? You don't like pie?
It's ruined with
I like
fruit.
chocolate pie.
Okay.
Like pies. I don't like fruits in general.
Well,
No, I'm the same way. I don't like fruit. I have to force
MAGA
myself
country.
to eat it. Same with vegetables.
I like vegetables.
I love
Fruit
vegetables,
is
actually.
just
I
the
like
texture.
I like carrots and I like sweet potatoes.
I love potatoes and broccoli.
See,
I love myself
broccoli
some
just
broccoli,
gives
some
me
asparagus,
gas.
but it makes your pee stink.
You get
It's unfortunate.
It's
you get
asparagus.
You get apple done right. You get yourself a nice pie or a pancake,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's when it's all right. That's when it's fruit. But sitting there eating an apple like that, what am I, a woodchuck? It's ridiculous.
Did you ever go to the fair and get the Krispy Kreme cheeseburger?
Holy crap.
Oh yeah, no, I never
it
got it,
sounds
but I do know what you're talking about.
crazy.
Oh, damn.
It's good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's,
Yeah, it sounds good.
that is just.
We should just do a whole episode where we go and eat fair food. And then we'll have another episode called Diarrhea.
Just literally have your
Called the
have
funeral.
Have your Krispy Kreme cheeseburger and then the Ozempic stand right next door.
I swear, every time I look at a menu, I just wonder if tonight's the night my heart stops when I sleep.
I'll never forget the first time I went out to eat with you.
Yeah.
And you ordered like boneless wings, and
Yeah.
at the side, instead of like fried, you were like, "I'll have cheese curds." I was like, "I don't like this guy."
Thank you. That's the kind of guy. And I'll act like I'm surprised too. I'll be like, "Oh, cheese."
Oh,
curds.
really? Like you weren't thinking about it the whole time?
haven't had
How do I
those.
order
I've
something
never
with
had
this
those.
to
And
make
then
it
the
look?
waitress looks at you and says, "The usual, Mr.
Yeah.
Landau."
Shut up. Gladys, we had a conversation about this.
I've never been here before.
Yeah, they don't. Hey, you know that special thing that we don't even make? We just
Called the Dave.
Landau's here. He wants his curds.
I'll have my curd tower.
All 7 dipping sauces.
Would you like it in the horse bucket this time? Yes, put it around my neck.
She's the same way. She'll get the onion rings, and I'm like, this girl
Those are
knows
great.
what's up.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
Those
We
onion
have
rings are
very
dope.
similar habits.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Yeah, we'd probably be all right for each other if we wouldn't kill each other in a week. What do you want to do? I don't know. Drink yourself to death?
All right, sounds good.
Maybe have a triple cheeseburger.
Let's hit the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
I can't be trusted at a casino
Oh
either.
no! Let's try to win some money. Next thing you know, you're blowing a trucker. Not that I've ever been there.
No.
There have been times where I've lost so much money that if a guy said "blow me" and you get it back, I would have.
Contemplated?
I'm not kidding. Oh my god!
That could be a big. That could be a big pile of dough.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
And also money.
Yes. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have to get out of here soon. But I do want to say, check out some various programs. Angela Does Horror.
Yeah. I'm going to be releasing my Shining vlog video pretty soon. So
The
look for
trip
that.
that you went on.
Yeah, I went on a trip to the Overlook Hotel from The Shining. Well, the Timberland launch. It's the exterior shots. But yeah, we had a full fun trip. Super cool.
I liked in the there's a movie you told me to watch too.
Was it Strange Darling?
I watched that. It was great.
Did you like it?
I
Yeah.
did like it a lot. But no, the Demi Moore one.
The Substance.
Substance.
I loved the Shining-esque
Yeah. He had very
scenery.
Kubrickian
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah, but no, I did like it. It twists
Yeah,
right
it
in the
keeps
beginning
twisting.
there and twists. Yeah.
And the 35
need to watch
millimeter,
that one.
it's all shot on 35 millimeter. So
Really?
it's really
Yeah.
cool.
It's
I love
beautiful
35.
photography.
I
Yeah.
really do. Like the only time I've really liked digital is when it looked like really bad in digital.
I hate
It was
digital.
like a serious movie.
Wait, do you have an example of that?
Collateral.
I don't remember.
That was one of the early ones too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they color graded it to make it look more like it's 35 or
I think they tried, but it was just you couldn't do it because you're shooting on a digital film
Yeah.
at night.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, it had more of a like a camcorder, like you were there. Like found
Yeah.
in a
And it was
way.
done like Michael Mann did it perfectly.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was done really well, where you were still like, it didn't look cheap.
Yeah.
It just looked like
It
you were,
matched the style. Of
yeah,
the
it was very stylistic.
Something
yeah.
about that 35 millimeter that's been like
When was
all
that
around different cities and it's got all the platter scratches all over it.
When was that shot?
Collateral.
Yeah.
It's got to be 20 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like 2004, 2000.
Yeah, probably about there.
Maybe.
Okay.
It's good though. It's Jamie Foxx and Tom
Yeah,
Cruise.
it's really good. 2004.
Yep.
Have you ever seen
It
it?
was locked.
No.
You'd like it. It's
It's an
really
all-star
good.
cast.
Yeah, I mean, he gets in. He's a hitman, and then he's like having the cab driver drive him around.
I did see that.
It's really good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good. I do remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a channel.
Black Garrett. I do IRL stuff in real life, conversations and interviews with people, and I got a video coming out pretty soon, so go subscribe. Thank you very much. And I appreciate you guys that tune in to the show and watch all the way through and show up every time the show comes on. We really appreciate you guys. That's a lot of people, man. It's a lot of
it
people
means
that
a
watch
lot.
like 25,000 every episode. A couple thousand live while we're streaming it. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. It's
And
like
and
not a small
Derek,
number.
and no, we do mean that. Like,
Yeah.
we don't have anything without you guys. So
It's
thank
very
you.
cool. Thank you so much.
And Derek, you're special, which I was happy to bring to the network and do you
That
a
was
big
fantastic. I appreciate it.
favor that you owe me.
Yes, I do. You sexy bastard.
No, honestly,
I
it
will
was
be the
so
trucker
dope.
that blows you and gives you all the money back.
Well,
He does. I don't
I
listen
know.
to him.
I know he won't do it.
Not gonna give you that.
That's
it's all
a lie.
talk.
Boy, I'll tell you
I
one.
mean, I'll
thing
blow him. I'm just not going to give him the money back.
That's what I know.
Yeah.
I always learned to, somebody asked me once, they said, would you blow a guy for $1 million? And I said, yeah. And boy, was that briefcase empty. Fool me twice.
But the look on your face.
I mean, it was
Priceless.
It
The
was
briefs
priceless.
weren't empty though.
Get the money up front. That is what I learned, friend.
And I want to say, by the way, to your point, we were thanking people for on the show. Thank you to everybody who had watched the special on YouTube and all the comments and all the comments on Blaze. Very, very kind words.
It's very rare when it's that positive. They really enjoyed you.
No, it was great. I was very, very happy. So,
And
it was fun to be in Vegas at the place where the special was shot when I was at Black Garrett's club in Vegas last week.
And I love that Brad was nice enough to do a little ad for you where he's like, he owes me money.
Yeah, that's funny.
He was great.
Which, yeah.
He's a fantastic human, and it was a great.
Is that
great
what you owe him
experience.
money for? Same situation?
How about you just not
Look,
ask
don't
so
worry
many
about it.
questions?
Okay.
He knows a lot of people, that
Las
Brad.
Vegas.
Yes, he does.
Not people with good scripts.
Hey, he was in A Bug's Life.
No, I'm kidding. I love Brad. He would laugh at that. I wouldn't say it if I would risk work.
No, he would laugh at that.
He was great at Fargo.
He was fantastic in
yeah.
Fargo.
People forget how great he was in that.
Mm-hmm.
He's really great, actually, in everything, if you knew him. I mean, the fact that he played Robert Barone, which was nothing like how he sounds for so long.
Yeah.
Or Jackie Gleason.
Dude, his Jackie Gleason movie that he made is great.
Insanely
Yeah,
good.
it's really good if you've never seen it.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it's a really good one. Jackie Gleason is
He nailed it.
just such a one of the pioneers of American comedy, and Brad put on it's perfect the way that he did it.
Yeah, he really crushed it.
And he's also 9'3".
Dude's tall as
Actually, one of his things was a roast for like I think it was his birthday a few years back. And my entire thing was about how tall people live for a long time and that he shouldn't start shopping for an 8-foot casket. And he just texted me like, you son of a bitch. I'm like, you don't have much time left.
He's one of the only people that's like torn into Stern on his show. And it's so funny to watch.
Oh,
that clip of
yeah.
him going after him, talking about, I thought you weren't going to get remarried.
Yeah, yeah.
That stuff was so good.
Yeah. Once you piss him off too, like it's why like as a comic, he's all off the cuff.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, once you upset him, he can turn into a roast comic
Dude,
real
he's
quick.
great.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Glenn loves him.
Yeah.
It's like one of his favorite comics.
Yes, he does.
I saw him like years ago, and he's just tear people up. And he's got every mob story that you'll ever hear in the history.
I hear them through
best.
you, and it's
Yeah,
wild.
like it's crazy.
He opened for Sinatra for years.
And then Sammy.
And then Sammy.
He
Yeah.
loves Sammy. He opened for Sammy right
my
up
baby.
until the day Sammy got diagnosed with throat cancer.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah, he
that.
said he was working with him one night, and he's like, the pipes, babe, the pipes. I don't know what's going on. And then he found out he had throat cancer.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then,
Sammy dancing in hell right now.
yep.
Where he wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sammy's got a special place in heaven,
Yeah, well, he's a Satanist.
just for a little while. It was
Oh,
for
he
the,
got like a-
it was for the sex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like, oh, this guy Anton LaVey likes
It kind of always is.
Yeah. I don't think he was big into Satan. He was just big into white women.
Yeah.
You got to read that book. Well, you turned me on to it, Deconstructing Sammy.
It tells you his entire thing. Yeah. And
That's what it's for?
Well, dude, he died what is it? With inflation, it's like $13 million in debt.
Oh, yeah.
And like, dude, they took...
If you're going to die, it's probably a good time to die.
Dude, they took
$13 million
his
in debt.
eye.
Oh, damn.
His family took his eye to sell out of the coffin.
God dang.
Mm-hmm.
It's tragic what they did to that guy.
Like a gold eye or
But
something?
he had a glass eye.
Oh.
Because he was in a car accident. Yeah, that's why he was in a car accident where the Cadillacs used to have a glass horn that pointed out that almost looked like
That sounds safe.
Exactly. So when he got into the car accident, it went right into his eye. So Sammy Davis, he only had one eye.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he had a glass eye for a lot of his career.
His wife popped it out.
And sold it. His wife hated him. I mean, partially because he lived with his white mistress in the house.
And the fact that he had let other people have sex with his wife.
Yeah, also. But he would do things like Brad told me. He'd go like, he's like, I want to buy, a shot for everybody on the Sunset or on the Las Vegas Strip. And they're like,
for New Year's.
Millions of dollars. And he's like, do it. So he would do that kind of stuff. Like he was, but I mean, the money he probably thought he had. Rat Pack money?
Oh, yeah.
Getting swindled.
Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if you were Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis before they were even famous, you were walking around with $3,000 in your pocket, and you were making like $40,000 a night in Atlantic City.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't for inflation. This is just how much money they made to work in a club.
Oh, it was ridiculous money. Yeah. Well, and he was always jealous of Sinatra and Dean and the money that they had and how they had invested it so well.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, I mean, his was in, Satanism.
Yeah, Sammy got taken.
Well, Sammy got screwed over by a lot of people.
Yeah, management and record companies. Yeah, he really got screwed over. Deconstructing Sammy is a great read.
Yeah, and also Sinatra did actually do a lot to help him.
He did.
And the only time Sinatra didn't talk to him was during that Satan period, and then he talked to him right after that. But he's like, I can't do this. Like,
I didn't talk to you during your Satan period.
Yeah, you did.
I texted you once.
You came to the meetings and tried to make me use pronouns.
Are you still into Satan? You went, yeah. I'm like, okay, sad face, bye.
No, you...
Fire emoji.
Remember, it's very different.
Fire emoji.
And that brings us to the end of the world.
Ow! Dave?
Yes. If there was a movie about OJ escaping a prison transport bus, what would it be called? QB.
Naked Gun 44 and 1/14th.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Say the numbers.
Angela.
2 heads in a duffel bag.
I'll go with Captain Stabbing's trading cards.
Oh, very nice. Yes. I'm going to go with Hello, Twitter world.
Autobiography.
Thank you very much. We will see you all next week. Same time, same place. Keep your weekend hot and wet.
Ooh, see you next week.